with the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visitor's sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His team off to a sharp 6-1 start on this new campaign. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from South Philly. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
That's another Eagles first down.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. This one caught by Mechie. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Trying to get away, but he will not. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's 4th down. That one caught by Smith. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. To the goal line and in. John Mechie. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, and come away with points. I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the 1st-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Giants.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
16 more yards.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And he's into the end zone. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown, Giants. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Keelan Robinson to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Mechie, the man in motion.
At the 37-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40 as we are ready to get back underway. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man is Mechie. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
He was brought down at the 13.
2nd down, they need 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
That's Goedert in motion. To throw, Hurts. He'll go right back to Goedert. He's got it again.
drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently second in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
46-yard line.
A run straight ahead at Scalaboo. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Giants first down.
Dart going to keep this on his own read. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New York. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Jackson now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down. That one intercepted.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone and ends up costing the team the ball.
The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our top. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Here's Dart. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing. Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalabooth. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New York. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. He completes this one to Mechie. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for the Eagles.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15.
2nd down throw for Hurts. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Now Dart, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Giants.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Good coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Here's Hurts. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbull. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Giants.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
Right at midfield. A 6-yard pickup.
On second down, Dart. That is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Hurts. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Kayvon Thibodeau with the stop. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now Hurts. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, like all offensive play callers, fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterbull. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Dart. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Now a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3.
Throwing is Dart. That's caught. Aside. It's complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Giants first down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Dart gonna fake the give and hold on to it. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
The throw is Dart. They try with the screen with Scatterboo. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Giants add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurt. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down.
Here's Barkley. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Giants has it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. You see how the turnover differential has worked in their favor this year. We'll try to get another possession now and build on this lead. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get forward for a couple. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
5-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. A run to start the 4th quarter, and here's Tracy. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Pass caught left side by Likely. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of shotgun. It's done. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Eagles' 7-yard.
On the give, it's Scattergood. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the 1st down. It is 1st and goal.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Cam Scattergood. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one caught by Mechie. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 40.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. 1st down throw there is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And an Eagles 1st
Hurts
down.
again. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
And 10.
Again, Hurts. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and the pass ball's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Hurts will try it again. He's got this one complete to Goddard. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Another Eagles 1st down.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30.
There's not a position on the field, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
The Giants offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 18. And the Giants 1st down. A gain
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. A play fake, now start. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here is Dart.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. They are pouring it on. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants add on to their already sizable lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On play action, here's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
15 yards on the play.
A run with Barkley. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4.
Hurts. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard.
So a road win here for the Giants. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.